There's no place like home for the holidays, or HomeDepot.com for holiday decor, with great low prices on decorations inside and out, like artificial Christmas trees to light up the living room, outside lights and playful inflatables that bring joy to the neighborhood. Order online and you'll even get free delivery. Holiday decorating improved with a wide assortment of holiday decor from HomeDepot.com. How doers get more done. Free standard shipping on most online orders over $45. Some exclusions apply while supplies last.
This is NoBS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1884. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Game Hunter, and welcome. A few more episodes till 1900. Big number. Ooh. And I've got a show today that I think is a good show, talking about the things you need to notice when you're interviewing with a company. Now, it's a little harder during pandemic, but some of these ideas will still work. Hope you find it helpful. Hope you give it a great review wherever you listen to the show. And with that, let's get going. And I thought I would do a video today that talks about things you should be looking for on the interview. They're going to reveal things about the organization that you're meeting with. And I just know it's an underutilized resource when people interview. So I just want to bring to your attention a couple of things. So I'm going to count down from number 5. Number 5, mental toughness. Now, I'm not saying that they need to be rude, but you want a resilient group. How do they, one of the questions you can ask them is, obviously not everything goes smoothly. How do you bounce back from things that don't quite go your way? It could be internally or with the organization or with the business, depending upon how it is that, who it is that you're talking about and the nature of the role. So number 5 is mental toughness. Number 4, let's see now. Are these people who are trying to get better at what they do, or are they kind of doing the same thing over and over robotically? So one of the questions that you might ask is, what does the organization do to help you perform at a higher level? Are you expected to pay for everything yourself, or are they going to contribute anything? Don't just ask your hiring manager that. Talk to the people on the team, because they'll tell you more about what the reality is than what the hiring manager may tell you. The hiring manager, I've heard so many hiring managers say things along, things that are job related, we'll pay for. And then you discover it's things that are job related that are under $500 that can be taken in one day and at night, and they have unreasonable conditions as to when you can do training. And suddenly you discover it's not really the prize that you think it is. So ask the team, if I'm trying to get better at something that relates to my job, are they going to pay for it, or am I expected to reach into my pocket? Number 3, attitude. What's the attitude of the people you'd be working with? Are they kind of bored, tired, worn out? Is the energy in the office kind of depressed? Do you want to work in a place like that? The money may be good. The hiring manager may tell you, we've got a great team of people, but your eyes are telling you something different. Don't just listen to the hiring manager. Like, I know when there was a job that I wound up walking out on, or I shouldn't say walking out on. I went to Bird Dog at a firm before I joined an organization. This is going back quite a few years ago when I still did recruiting. And I was seeing people who were out of the office for hours at a time. When you ask them where they went, and they went shopping. Now, this is a sales office. How does that help me? How's that going to benefit me that they found hours of time to go shopping? And this has an impact on my performance. So recognize that there's an attitude in the office, that there's an energy in the office. What's it like? Is it tired, worn out, depressed, or is it something that is alive and energetic? Number 2, and this one, I was not sure whether to make this number 2 and number 1. So let's do it as number 2. What is the hiring process like? Are they engaged in a hiring process that really can determine what it is you know and how you can contribute? Or is it so superficial? Have you done this? Have you done that? How do they measure whether you've done this or that? Have they asked you follow-up questions to find out if you know what you claim to know? Again, think in terms of what it's going to be like for you to be on board and be at risk of the impact of a bad hire. Are they challenging in the interview, or are they easygoing? In challenging, you may like the idea that you have to meet certain standards. So recognize that that's a big part of how you look at things. Let's see now. Number 1. What are the people like on the team that you'll be working with? Now, this is a fun one because it's not just energy, but it's what do they look like? Are they all old people and you're 22? Or are they all young people and you're 62? What are they like? Are they all white people, male, or is it a diverse work environment? Now, you may like the idea of working with a homogeneous group. And think about it for a second. Does that really serve you? Who are the leaders in the group? Who are the staff leaders? Because, yes, there's a manager, but often they rely upon people more closely for input. So who are the leaders in the group? Because they're the ones that are all often whispering in the hiring manager's ear, telling them who to bring on and who to pay attention to. I worked at one firm where one of the people in the organization had the ear of the manager and the owner. And, that's what they chose to do. And the impact was many of us felt isolated because we weren't heard. They were doing their own thing and doing it for their reasons, and we got hurt. Just find out. And as you meet with the team, you might just simply ask, who's got the ear of the manager here? Who do they really listen to? Why? Why do they have that ear? And just go exploring. So again, these are 5 things that you can do in an interview in order to find out whether this is an organization that you should pay attention to, regardless of the money, or not. I hope you found this helpful. If you did and you're interested in my coaching you, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. Mention that you saw the video because I just like knowing that I'm helping some folks. And I'll also mention that if you'd like me to coach you, once we're connected, message me. We'll set up a time for a discovery call. It's free, 15, 20 minutes. We'll figure out if we can work together. Also, if you only have a couple of questions about your job search, I don't work for free any more than you do. So you can contact me through an app for iOS called Magnify, where we can have a video chat, or through PrestoExperts.com. And I'd be happy to answer your questions. Hope you have a great day. Take care. That's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few more ways to get information and advice from me. First of all, visit my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. Go to the blog. There's a lot there to help you with your job search, hiring more effectively, managing and leading, and workplace-related issues. In addition, if you're interested in my coaching you, there's a button there that says schedule. Schedule time for a free discovery call or schedule yourself in for coaching. Obviously, I'm going to charge for that, but I can help you with interview preparation, leadership coaching, salary negotiation advice, making a good decision between different offers, anything related to improving yourself in the workplace, I can coach you about. If you have questions for me, you can schedule 15 minutes with me at thebiggamehunter.us/live, or a less expensive way is at thebiggamehunter.us/video answers, where you leave a message for me and I'll respond with a 3 to 5 minute video. Connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the Big Game Hunter. I can assure you your network will expand a lot by connecting with me. And finally, watch me on TV. Download the JobSearch TV app for Fire TV, Fire Stick, Apple TV, Roku, like 90 different manufacturers. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a terrific day. Be great!
We begin today's meditation with a few sipping exercises to remind us a little treat can go a long way. So pick up your McCafe iced coffees, close your eyes, and deep sip in. And deep satisfaction out.
Take a treat retreat at McDonald's. Right now, get a McCafe iced coffee in any size and any flavor for just 99 cents until 11 a.m. Price of participation may vary.